Hello, welcome to 2014, the last weeks of semester one, and almost the midpoint of this school year. Hope you had a restful, enjoyable break, and as always, we're envious of the people who managed to escape and go to warmer climes. To start with, I'm pleased to talk about the new website that Instructional Services has developed. The three key goals of the website are referred to as the 3 C's: communicate, celebrate, and community. First, to communicate information about what's happening in instructional practices in Elk Island, as well as what's new in information related to inspiring education. This includes items like curriculum redesign, and the website will provide resources for teaching and learning. The next goal is celebrate. Celebrate student and staff achievements. We want to highlight and honor the great learning activities going on in Elk Island. And the third goal is community. We want to build community. Through blog posts, we want to build connections in our division to cement the idea that we are one division. This website will replace what is now Programs and Services on the EAPS website. You can also connect directly by going to is.eips.ca. Even I can remember that one. This website is open to the public, so we want our parents and community to learn about our work and the changes implemented through Inspiring Ed. I encourage staff to check it out and consider posting your own blog to shout out the best in Elk Island. Staff can contact Peter Barron, Eileen Zimmerman, David Hay, Aaron Tuckwood, or Jen Ferentz about the blogging or anything regarding the website. It's a great resource for our work. At the December board meeting, trustees approved changes to the school boundaries for students in Bruderheim community. The elementary boundary remains the same. However, all these elementary students are now designated to Lamont High for grades 7 to 12. This change is in line with the feeder school philosophy that we have applied wherever possible in Elk Island. This keeps this cohort of students together from school to school. As with most boundary changes, students will be grandfathered and can elect to continue to attend their current schools in Fort Saskatchewan. The review of the boundaries in the rural Strathcona County was also discussed at the board meeting. The outcome was status quo with a minor change to the area north of the White Mud Extension and south of Y Road. This area had to be revised due to the closure of Colchester School and to bring it in line with the feeder school framework. Students in this area are now designated to Pine Street, Sherwood Heights, and Sal. Students are also able to be grandfathered with these changes. This is the last of the series of boundary reviews for now. As a result of all this work over the last few years, we've created some transportation efficiencies, improved some of the future capacities of our facilities, and managed to keep cohorts of students together as they move through the changes in school divisions. One of the items that we got feedback on in consultations in our initial boundary review of Sherwood Park was on our boundary exemption process. We heard we needed to improve this process. We revamped it, and that students used last year, and it worked much better. We'll use the same process this year with some minor changes, such as when we register non-resident students. Last year, every student who submitted a request during the established time got their request. Of course, we encourage students to attend their designated school, and that's the message that we want our staff to communicate to students and parents. The opportunity to submit requests this year starts February the 18th and ends March 14th. Last month, I emphasized the value of face-to-face communications with our parents and students. This is an important example where we want to be clear in communicating our process. I encourage you to check our website and have a look at the admin procedure on attendance areas and boundary exemptions to ensure you're familiar with our process. In closing, I want to thank all the music and band teachers and other fine arts staff who does such a fantastic job with preparing students and staging many special holiday events. A lot of time, work, and effort went into these events, and it's really appreciated. I know I really enjoyed the concerts, and it's impossible to walk out of those concerts without a smile on your face. Thank you very much to all of you. So, stay warm, and thanks for listening.